Kitzler talking about inside the 5. Darrell Pounds on a 52-yard punt. Flag has been thrown at the 27-yard line.
What a nice punt. Hang time. He should have faked the fair catch, or he should have went and blocked and let that go in the end zone. To take that ball there was suicide.
This time the penalty is on the Philadelphia Eagles special teams. We just got done saying the coverage for the Redskins is as good as there is, and the special teams for Ray Rhodes is as bad as you'll find in the NFL.
That's a mismatch, so you think that could really help the Redskins along with running the ball.
Block. Number 41 on the receiving team. Half the distance to the goal. First down and 10. That's a timeout.
Early in the second quarter for Washington, the Eagles on a Ricky Watters touchdown run, leading Washington. The White House here in Washington, D.C. on a busy holiday weekend. Hope all your Thanksgivings were enjoyable and very, very safe. With Jerry Glanville, Pam Oliver, Kevin Harlan from RFK Stadium. We're in the second quarter, 6-0 Eagles on top. And a great punt with tremendous coverage and a penalty. Pushed the Eagles back to their own 3 with the 1st and 10. The pass to Jimmy Johnson. Played for the Redskins at one time, and he works his way for a gain of about 8. It'll bring up 2nd and short. James Washington makes the stop.
Something brand new for the Eagles. They had Ed West in the backfield, that everybody lined up improperly, and then they shift. This is the tight end. Watch all these people get up and move so that the Redskins are trying. Look at the linebackers. Look at the DBs. Look at everybody running for the Redskins trying to bust their alignment before they snap the ball. That's how he ended up.
Spreads them out.
Spreads them out with a shift.
Well, there was plenty of time on the clock at 7 seconds when the ball was snapped, but they blew the whistle and stopped the play before it was allowed to begin.
And that was the play they broke for the long distance against the Redskins the last time they played.
Before the snap, false start. Number 69 on the offense. 5 yards, still second down.
69 is Harry Boatswain, who's taking the place of the injured Joe Panos at right guard.
And you look at Boatswain, Raleigh McKenzie, Guy McIntyre, pretty good. There he goes. He left just a little bit early.
Penalty pushes it back inside the Eagles 7. 2nd down and 6. Waters and Garner now, the tandem in the backfield. Blocked by Ricky and Garner with no place to run and no place to hide. Loss of 2 on the play, knocked down at the 5 by Mark Boutte, number 93.
What I liked about Boutte last week, when the game was over and they were getting beat and the Seahawks had given them the defeat, Boutte kept playing. He's one guy that jumped out on the screen. When I was watching the film, he didn't care what the score was. He wanted to keep on trying to win something.
He had a good game against Philadelphia back when they met earlier this season. 3rd down and 8 from the 5. He's got the receiver, and it's good for a 1st down. Calvin Williams to the 16 with a pickup of 12.
Spread out. We're seeing more of this with the Eagles. Nice quick slant throw. He's in the slot, going to stand up and throw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 wideouts. Watch the quarterback. 1, 2, gun it. A little bit of run and shoot look here, Kevin. The last time we had the Eagles, they started a little bit of it, and you see more and more of it all the time.
Well, this offense under Rodney Peete slow to catch fire, but now they've got some continuity to what they've been trying to do, this West Coast offense. 1st down and 10. Waters has got to go the other way, and Rodney Peete's going to give him a block. And 1st down for Waters. He's already had one game today of 25 yards. That time, Ricky Waters picks up 17 on his way to what is becoming a career year for the former 49er.
This was going to be just like the touchdown play. It was a lead draw here, and then he was going to bounce it. But this time, the corner hung out, so he brings it all the way back. There's the lead. Don't like it. Going for a touchdown? Nope. Everybody's over there. Get out of the woods. Go the other direction.
And look at the quarterback. He's out there blocking, and he gets a 1st down to the 34-yard line. 6-0 Philadelphia. Waters not in. Garner gets the call. Garner is out to the 40-yard line, and he picks up 6 on the play, and the tackle made by Darrell Green.
Charlie Garner. Don't weigh him. Don't measure him. He's a speed back. Everybody thinks all he can do is go outside. That time there's no hole. There's no place to go. And he gets a flat back, lowers his head, and moves the whole pile.
Look at what he did last time against the Redskins.
He broke the long ones.
touchdowns.
He broke the long ones at that game. Now he's mad. He's leaving the game.
So they shuttle him in and out. Waters is now back in the game. Charlie Garner has gone to the side. High pick out of Tennessee, now in his second year. 2nd down and 4 for Pete. And the pass is caught by the tight end to make it Calvin Williams, the receiver, at the 42-yard line. Rod Stevens, the leading Redskin tackler, makes the stop, and they got about a yard to go to the first down at the 44. They have the ball at the 43.
3rd and short, they'll be substituting. They're trying to decide whether to come with 3 tight ends or 2 tight ends. Now they're in there with 2 backs, talking about the Eagles. And, of course, your Redskins team, you got to match up. You got to match up with the type of personnel.
Eagles are closing in on their 15th play of the game. They script the first 15 plays offensively every game.
Well, after this play, they'll have to go to work.
3rd down and 1. Ricky Waters, first down. He knifes his way to the 49-yard line. Nice run. Are you surprised at the power and strength of Ricky Waters, Coach?
No, I'm surprised that. Watch the lead. He's going to come up through there. I'm more surprised that Charlie Garner can go up through there and hit people and knock people around. This time it's James Saxton. They put the bigger guy to lead. Lead draw, you call this. Follow the other back. There's 22. They'll run this with Charlie Garner in the game, and Garner will make those blocks. You know, the real surprise is the attitude of the team. The attitude has been adopted and permeated through the head coach.
1st and 10, there goes a flag, and Waters has no place to go, throwing for a yard loss. Ken Harvey had great penetration, 57, and gets up. Penalties against the Eagles. The lead on a Waters 9-yard touchdown run. Ray Rhodes, 7-4 in his first year. They've won 6 of 7. This team beginning to reflect his personality.
Number 78 on the offense. 10 yards, still first down.
Anton Davis, number 78, the right tackle. Over half of this roster is new for the Eagles, and Ray Rhodes has brought them all together nicely.
Watch 78 on your screen. He's got a hook on. He's got his left arm around the throat, but he did let him go. He had Tony Woods for a little while, and when he thought it was safe, he took his arm off him.
8th play for quarterback Rodney Peete. They began back at their 3. First down and 20 now.
4 wideouts in there again, Kevin.
Rodney Peete, a little bit out of the reach of wide receiver Chris T. Jones, the rookie from Miami. Scott Turner was covering on the sideline. It'll be 2nd and long.
This is called a whip. A whip is you start inside and you whip it back. You start inside like a slant, and then you whip it and you come back out. Watch the whip by the outside, down inside, whip, come on back out. Couldn't put the ball on.
Whip it good.
Whip it.
2nd down and 20. 6-0. The Eagles, 8:27 remaining in the first half. Somebody moved early. May have been Carpenter.
Wow, I wonder how many penalties we've had so far. They're adding up too, aren't they?
5 on the Eagles so far in the game, and for the Redskins,
False start. Number 63 on the offense. 5 yards, still 2nd down.
63, Raleigh McKenzie. You think he is a nice foundation for this team? The former Redskin, Raleigh McKenzie.
And some of the offensive linemen that we talked to on the Redskins still say this is the guy they miss. Raleigh McKenzie was so good for the Redskins, they never wanted to lose him.
Now 2nd down and 25. They're back all the way to Cherry Hills, it seems now, this Eagle team. Peete hit as he throws. Pass incomplete. Pass interference called on Scott Turner guarding Ricky Waters. The pass wouldn't have been completed because Peete was gobbled up by the Redskin defense.
The Redskins are trying to claim a tipped ball, but I don't think it did get tipped. But he had no chance to catch it. The only other way they could not call the penalty is rule it on catch it. And it would have been 3rd and a mile. Good pressure on the quarterback.
Pass interference Number 29 on the offense. First down.
29 on the defense.
Defenses.
This turn.
Red's getting a little confused here. Watch the pressure. He held the ball a while, and that gave Sterling Palmer time to get there. Oh, man, uncatchable, too. Ball was not tipped. It was just a bad throw.
Nonetheless, first down and 10 for the Eagles. 8 minutes remaining in the first half from Washington.
4 wideouts again, too, Kevin.
Rodney Peete, and the ball tipped and almost intercepted. Chris T. Jones again in the sights of quarterback Rodney Peete. An incomplete pass. It'll be second down and 10.
You get pressure on the quarterback when there's no tight ends, when everybody is spread out. That allows these corners to be shorter with the defensive ends. I'm kind of surprised that the Eagles would get away from that running game, which is what's carried them. Now with this formation, they'll come back to it.
10th play of the drive upcoming now. Second down and 10 yards to go after 38. Peete, Ricky Waters. He has to get out to the 48, and he gets to the 42. So they got 3rd and 6 coming up. Marcus Patton is there with the stop. Marcus has not missed a defensive play all season long.
And you got to like the Redskins right now, and they're chasing, they're hustling, they're after him. And I think that can continue if the Redskins offense stays with running the football. Don't wear your defense out with 3 passes and a punt.
They played well defensively against Kansas City and played well last week in 3 quarters against Seattle.
And then the turnovers kill your defensive team. So right now, they're into this ball game. They're doing a good job.
Defense has their dime package in the game. 3rd down and 6 for Rodney Peete. Good block by Waters, but here they come, and down goes Peete. The first sack today at the 33, and Tim Johnson with the knockdown. Harvey assisted him.
It's a 4-man line, but they're twisting and looping. Only 4 are going to come, but you're going to see people coming from every direction out of the 4. The tackles are twisting. 98 and 78. They switched assignments. Tony Woods coming up through there.
Here's the punt. Hutton gets it deep. And the #1 punt returner in the NFL, Brian Mitchell, to the 31-yard line. A 36-yard punt. So again, the Redskins will get good beginning field position. Their defense is keeping them in the game. Vince and the Eagles have a Ricky Waters touchdown run. They missed the extra point. Well, next week on Fox NFL Sunday, it's a tough interconference matchup as the Falcons take on the Dolphins and the Redskins battle the Cowboys in a clash between NFC East rivals, plus other exciting doubleheader action, including the New England Patriots in New Orleans. It all begins at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, right here on Fox. With Pam Oliver, Jerry Glanville, Kevin Harlan from RFK Stadium. Look what the Redskins have done on first down today.
They have to do that to win this football game. They can't be throwing the interceptions. There's what you got to do.
Terry Allen to the 43, a great block by Giesick, and a first down run of 13 yards.
This may be the best game plan I've seen the Redskins have when you're starting an inexperienced quarterback. They're not putting the pressure on a Gus Frerotte or a Heath Schuler. Here's a jab counter. Follow the guards running up through there.
And Terry Allen is off to a great start, averaging over 5 yards a carry this afternoon. First down and 10 yards to go from the 44. Allen again. And he digs his way to the 49. Picks up 5. Greg Jackson finally brought him down. Nice block by the tight end, James Jenkins, on the run.
And the Redskins brought a tight end in motion. They rather than the guard, they're getting them with all the tools and weapons they got on there. But it ends up, Allen has to end up with the ball. For them to win, when the play's over, Allen's got to have the ball and outrush him, take the running game away from the Eagles by you running the ball yourself. 11 rushing attempts for Terry Allen and 10 for Thunder and Lightning.
Second down 5. Allen for a 3rd consecutive time, and he staggers with a face mask thrown at the tackle. He's down to the 48. Michael Zordich was the guy making the stop. They've thrown a lot of flags already. 8 in the game, 5 against the Eagles and 2 against the Redskins. Face mask as we call. That's the 6th now against Philadelphia, and a first down for the Washington Redskins.
Face mask. Number 36, 5 yards on